What up, world? I'm Steve. You guys are the crypto crew, and this is where we keep crypto simple and easy to understand. Today's video is an exciting one, guys. Bitcoin is forming a massive breakout. We're going to talk about what that is and how we could be going to 14,300. Before we get into it, quick 10 seconds about myself. Because I grew up with little money, I started earning my own money at 7. By 16, I had fallen in love with the stock market. By 26, I was debt free and I just quit my high paying corporate job. And I did that because I wanted to be my own boss and do something I was more passionate about. Here we are 6 years later. I've been my own boss since that day, and I'm incredibly passionate about teaching you about crypto and keeping it simple. That's why I created the classes. Those are down below. They have been a massive success, but more about the classes later. I got to give a quick shout out to our community. You guys are incredible. We're growing so fast now, over 16,500 subscribers. So thank you to you guys. If you guys are new, we welcome you into our community. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on that bell for those fresh new videos, and welcome to the crypto crew. Now, as you know, this is not financial advice. These are just my opinions. So we're going to start here on CoinMarketCap. And if you're looking at CoinMarketCap today, you can see that we've got some green and some pretty big movements. We're going to talk about why that is. So first things first, we have to talk about what Bitcoin is forming, and we're going to keep it super simple. It's called a cup and handle breakout. So you can see the chart here. This is not Bitcoin. I just want to show you what a cup and handle is first. Then we're going to find it on the Bitcoin chart, and we're going to draw why it should be going to 14,300. So a cup and handle, you can see we've got this cup here. One thing to keep in mind with the cup, it's a U shape, not a V shape. And the handle is a downtrend like this, and then you see a massive breakout. So a cup, handle, breakout. I'm going to show you another chart real quick, and you can see the cup is kind of highlighted here in blue for you. One thing to notice is the lines don't have to perfectly be on the side of the cup. It's not exact, but this is also not Bitcoin, but you have the cup, handle, breakout. So these are two examples, not Bitcoin, and now we're going to show you Bitcoin and see if we can find this cup and handle, where it's going to take us, and we're going to draw it together, and you guys will learn a little bit more about cup and handle. So cup, handle, breakout. Cup, doesn't have to be perfect, handle, breakout. So we're going to go to the Bitcoin chart right here. I'm going to show you the cup and handle. We're going to talk about where it's going to go to and how, but I also have one concern with it, and we'll get to that a little bit later. So we're on coinmarketcap.com. We're on the Bitcoin chart, and we're on the 1 year chart. All right? So Bitcoin 1 year chart. What I want you to notice is the cup and handle is right here. You can see we've been forming it for a month. We've got the cup, handle, and we haven't broken out yet. We're just getting ready. Cup, handle, breakout. You can see, we'll go back. Cup, handle. Look at how similar, guys. We've got a textbook, cup, handle, and we're going to draw this on Coinigy here in a second, but I just want you to look at this cup handle, and we have this here, cup handle. One thing to keep in mind with the cup, it's a U shape, not a V. Now let's go to the chart here. We're going to draw it together. So this is a Bitcoin chart. We're on Coinigy, and we're on looks like the 3-month chart. So to all my students, this will be saved. If you come here to load chart, it's going to be labeled Bitcoin cup and handle, and you guys will be able to see this after I post this video. So we've got this cup and handle here. We're going to draw it in blue so that we can clearly see it. So basically the cup entry point, the tops they have to be very similar to the level, right? They don't have to be exact, but very similar. And we're going to draw it right from the top here down. And we've got our handle right here. Now I'm going to show you what this means, how we're getting to 14,300. So you can see we've got our U shape, not a V. We've got this handle here. We're looking incredibly similar to this. Cup, handle, breakout. This is textbook, guys. This is very exciting, but I do have a concern I'm going to share with you in a bit. So the question next is, we've answered what is a cup and handle, right? This is a formation that's been forming in chart patterns forever. Its historical data has shown us that when you form a top to a top with a U shape and a handle down, you get a big breakout after. It's just that simple, guys. So how big of a breakout, and how do you know? So we're going to come here to this line here. It's called trend line. We're going to click one time on that, and we're going to go from the top of the cup down to the base, down to the bottom. So if this is our cup, we're going to go right from the top down to the lowest point, and we're going to draw a line. So all we're going to do is come right here from the top. We're going to click once. We're going to draw it down to where we started these candles. Not the bottoms of the candles, but the bottom within the U shape. We're going to click one time. Now we can actually take this line and move it. Okay, this is called a measured move. This is how to gauge if we've got this cup and handle, where is it supposed to go to? How did we come up with 14.3? So you literally pick this up, and you guys can do this on Coinigy. We have the links in the description. So you can literally drag this down to where we are now, okay? So drag this down to where we are now, and you just place it there, and you can click off of it. So that move from the tops of the line down to the bottom, right? That's how you do this measured move of where are we supposed to go. But I do have a concern with it. I'll share with you in a minute. So when you pick that up and you put it here, you put it right where you are current day, right? At the bottom of this breakout. So you put that trend line right at the bottom of the handle, right? You would put that trend line right at the bottom of this handle. You can see as the arrow we have here, we just took that line. You see the arrow here? We took that line just from here and we placed it to where we were right before the breakout to see how high, okay? That's exactly what we just did right here. We took that line right from the center and we put it right to where we are now before the breakout to see where we're going to go. And it's telling us that we're going up here to right around 14.3. And I tell you what, guys, this is lining up right with the resistance. So this is looking pretty textbook. It's a big possibility that we could be moving here. It's not a guarantee. There's nothing guaranteed with charts. Think of charts as like a weatherman. A weatherman could say a big storm is coming next week, but when it gets here, the storm could blow over. It's based on historical data. It's based on technology. The computers tell the weatherman what to do. Or maybe he predicts a big storm is coming next week, but when next week comes, the storm is 5 times bigger. It could be either way. So I'm going to go into one of my concerns with this, but this is textbooks, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a big breakout, on the verge of a big breakout in Bitcoin, which is very exciting. So again, my students, you guys will have this. You click load, and it's going to be called Bitcoin Cup and Handle, and you guys will be able to play with this chart after the video. Here's my concern, okay? Here's my concern. Right here is, we're on Coinigy again. We're on a Bitcoin chart, and this is a 1-year chart, all right? We've got this red line. That's our 200-day moving average. Remember, we touched down on this. This was an incredible buy opportunity, and we know from my videos that this is a great buy opportunity. Now, we've got this blue line, and you're wondering, Steve, what is this blue line? This is called a trend line, and in basic terms, we drew it right from the tops of the chart here. And when we're below this blue line, we're still in a downtrend. No matter what the YouTubers tell you about, hey, we're back in an uptrend, no, we're not. This blue line means we're in a downtrend if we're below it. As soon as we get above this blue line, we're in an uptrend. All right, we haven't broken that yet. We've tried. We tried to break it here. We tried to break it here back on January 7th. We failed. We tried to get above it again here on February 20th. We failed. We've been trying to get above it. We're not. So we're still in a downtrend until we're above this blue line. Simply put, we're still in a downtrend. However, if we do break out with that cup and handle, let's draw it here and see where it puts us. If we draw that cup and handle real quick, we've got our cup. Remember, it's a U shape, not a V. The handle's that downtrend. We're going to come back to our trend line. We're going to draw it from the top. Remember, from the top right down to the bottom, not the bottom of the wicks, just where it meets. And then we're going to draw it here, and you can see where it puts us above that trend line. Here's my issue, guys. Here's my warning sign. We have an incredibly powerful line here that's holding us down. This is a big resistance, guys. It's really massive. And then we have a massive resistance at 12,000. Now, if I'm your weatherman, I'm telling you that a storm is a brewing, but it could be knocked off course real quick because we've got strong resistance. Remember, resistance pushing us down, and we've got this blue line pushing us down and this $12,000 level pushing us down. And we've got a few factors pushing us down. Right at 12,000, it's a critical point. So I would keep a close eye on this 12,000. Watch how this plays out off the bounce. Again, these are not going to work every single time, but I'm very excited about this chart formation, and it could put us right at this other resistance here at around 14.3. You can see we didn't move it quite where we should. Should be about right there. Yes, that's right, because now we're touching. Should put us right there, 14.3, so we'll see what happens. We'll do some follow-up videos here, but very exciting. Keep a close eye, ladies and gentlemen, on this $12,000 level. We've got this strong resistance pushing us down from several angles. Let's see how it plays out. I'm pretty excited about it. Now, a couple things before I let you go. We had mentioned the classes earlier. Right? We have two classes. I developed two series of classes. There's a beginner and an intermediate. In the beginner, if you guys are new to cryptocurrency and you realize it's really complicated and you wish there was a place you can go to learn all the basics, the beginner class is for you. For the intermediate, if you guys have made some bad purchases in crypto and you just wish you had a better strategy and you wish you knew more about charts, the intermediate class is for you. Now, if you are interested in the intermediate or have been interested in the intermediate, I recommend you sign up now because prices are about to increase because I redid the whole series. So if you sign up now, you're going to get all the new classes for the old price. So I look forward to welcoming you guys into the classes. Thank you so much for all of your support in this community. You guys are incredible. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And to all my students, you guys will be seeing these charts in the save folder here. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. Let's get Bitcoin to 14,300, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace and love to the crypto crew. Fist pound to you guys. Until next time.